Good day, everybody, and welcome back to Savanna Hunting Safaris channel. We would like to invite you to check us out on all the media platforms that's available. I'm over here today with Herman, one of our leading professional hunters in the company. And Herman was attacked by a wounded buffalo bull about 2 years ago. And as you can see, he did survive it with a lot of injuries. And we're going to talk a little bit about buffalo hunting today and the experience that he had with this buffalo. Herman, tell us from the beginning what basically happened. How did it happen?
So we started hunting it, but it kept getting up, running away, the entire property full. And on the second last day, we shot it, and so we approached the buffalo, and he charged. So I shot him once, and the client shot him once, and then he came in between me and the client, and I was too slow with the second shot, so he hit me on the rib cage. Took me about 12 meters into the trees, and I was just yelling at the client to please not shoot, because he was shooting very close, and I was afraid he's going to shoot through the buffalo into me. And for some reason he still shot, and luckily he did not hit me or anything, but then the buffalo fell on my arm. So I told my tracker, please just come get my rifle so you can shoot him, you can brain him from the front and not shoot, let this guy just stop shooting. And then when my skinner approached and he took the rifle, the buffalo lifted up his head to try and attack my skinner, and that's when I stepped with my other leg outside in his horn and put myself out from underneath him. And then about 11 shots later, he decided to die.
But Herman, it must have been a very scary moment. The moment he did hit you in the chest, what did go through your brain? What were you thinking about?
The initial charge and the taking me away and all that was not the biggest problem. When he started wrestling me on the ground, that's when I started to realize the situation and started to panic a bit and yelled for help. But it all happened so fast, and the adrenaline was so much that that there was not a lot of time to think about other things other than surviving.
I'm sure it was crazy when he pinned you down on the ground and he was squatting down on your chest with his horns. I'm sure it was a crazy moment, reliving all of that and thinking back of it and what could have happened.
Yeah.
Some years ago, a very good friend of us, his father was killed by a buffalo. And I'm sure it was very quickly, everything happened very quickly, but still, sometimes things like that do go through your mind when you have this wounded, angry buffalo on top of you. And you knew it, and everybody around you knew it, that this animal, he can kill you, and he can kill you in that moment. It's yeah. So, but then after you got away from him or underneath him, everybody starts shooting again, and still he takes like another 11 shots.
Yeah, well, 11 shots altogether. So let's say after all that happened, there was another 6 shots shot at him, and not just random shots. On
perfectly placed shots,
side shots and neck shots and spines and everything. And he just
but you also told me at one stage that that this buffalo was like not giving up. He was just taking one shot after the other shot, as if nothing happens to him. But also, not just for you, but also there's going a lot of blood through his veins at that moment, and he's got only one thing in mind, and that's to kill you, because that's what buffalo are like. If they are in that situation where now you got him angry, he's going to fight for dear life. But we're very glad that you did came out well, although you had a couple of operations afterwards. But you did came out well, and you're back hunting buffalo again. What was your feeling when you had to stay down the first buffalo again after this experience, this bad experience with this buffalo bull?
No, I was quite nervous the first time, but luckily all that is sorted out now. It's no more.
Yeah.
No more. The next ones, it was just the first one where I was a little bit skittish, but after that, the business has to go on. So
I think life does go on. I think you, in a situation like that and reliving it, you sort of, you have to forget what happened previously, and you got to continue with what is ahead of you.
Yeah, what's happening now.
Yeah, so basically taking care of the moment itself. But Darwin, thank you very much.